What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Cincinnati Reds franchise. I got episode 3 here for you. It's about time, right? It took a long time to get those rosters out, but I am so thankful for those guys' hard work out there at Operation Sports to get this thing going. Because a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people that do a lot of streaming as well were waiting on these rosters so they could have a legitimate franchise, right? So shout out to those guys. Thank you very much. Put it in the comments below. Let everybody know at Operation Sports how much we appreciate their hard work because, guys, this roster is legit. Took a look at the Reds minor league rosters as well as the Tigers to just see if everything was lined up with how I kind of thought too. Not that my word or my opinion is gold here, but just wanted to see if it was pretty spot on. And as usual, Operation Sports comes through in the clutch. Everything looks really good. The players, their faces, the stats, the attributes, batting stances, everything looks pretty close to the real deal. So guys, without further ado, let us finally get into the Reds franchise. I'm so excited to get this started, guys. You can't even believe it. So we're gonna load up those rosters. OSFM version 3, which came out about 8 o'clock last night. So just so you guys can see here, designated hitter is auto, everything else. I like to do everything. I like to manage everything. Coaching tasks, player development, manager tasks, everything. I'm good to go with that. And we're actually just going to go ahead and start in spring training because I do want to get used to some of the players and really just start off like a franchise should, right? I want you guys to be able to see some of the minor leaguers, some guys that I've got my eye on moving forward. So we'll head right into this game with Luis Castillo and Corey Kluber. And then this will be this episode for episode 3, and then episode 4, I'll let you guys decide if you want to see another spring training game or if you want me to go right into the regular season. But I will show you guys the roster first. So let's check this out. So there were some changes. I think Raisel Iglesias got bumped up a little bit. So did Suarez. Billy Hamilton as well. I think Senzel only has a 70, so that's not too bad. But A potential, that's good by me. But look at his face right there. That is definitely Nick Senzel, guys. I love it. Let's see if they got the batting stance correct. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. Nice and crouched. Gotta love that. This is so good, guys. I love Operation Sports. You gotta admit, right? Let me see. Let's see if we got Hergert in here. They do. Jimmy Hergert right there. Not bad. Let's check out some starting pitching. Amir Garrett got a bump, 71. His slider is just nasty. Could be the next David Price if he gets the control working. 40 walks right there. Seems to be a problem with the Reds pitchers these days. These young guys, they got to work on their control. Sal Romano got a bump. I think he was a 71 the last time. Robert Stevenson, 66. Homer Bailey, 66. I like it. I like what we got. But the one thing I wanted to show you guys was that we kind of have a hole here at first base. With Joey Votto, you're not going to even say that usually, that you have a hole there, but we don't really have a backup first baseman. And, that's kind of concerning to me. Even though Adam Duvall can play first base, we can get Jesse Winker to play left. We can split time with Scott Schebler in there. But I kind of want to solve backup first base to get like a legitimate first baseman as our backup. There's just a couple guys in the free agents that I saw. There's a couple guys that I might want to trade for as well, because when Joey Votto gets up to like 36, 37, he's probably going to retire at some point here in the near future. So I'd kind of like to have a backup plan in case that does happen, because you can never tell what these players are going to do in the game versus real life. So guys, let's just go ahead and check out the free agents list here real quick. As I said, I wanted to check out first base. Kind of looking at Adam Lind. Good hitter. 72 contact, 63 contact, 73 power. Power against lefties, not so good, but still a pretty good hitter. Now, I get it. He's a lefty. Same thing as Joey Votto, but honestly, your other options here would be Mark Reynolds, who offers a little bit more power in general, and then maybe even Tommy Joseph, 26 years old. He's got some pop as well. Hit 22 home runs, 21 home runs. He's not bad. Tommy Joseph might actually be a good pick. The only thing that I'm looking at a backup first baseman for is not to take away playing time from Joey Votto. It's really just to sign a guy that can come off the bench in a crucial situation when the pitcher spot comes up, or we got runners on base and the pitcher spot comes up like a reliever, and you really need that run. Really need a good batter to come up there and get it done. Because right now, guys, if we look at this roster here, we're looking at possibly Jesse Winker or Scott Schebler to be a pinch hitter, depending on who's not playing that game. And then we're also looking at like Cliff Pennington, whose numbers are not that good. 52, 41, 43. It's not good. Phil Gosselin, only a contact hitter. He could get the job done as well, but if you're looking for like double, triple, home run, maybe not a triple, but you guys get what I'm getting at here. We need another guy, right? Those can't be your only bench options, especially as a National League team. So I'm actually going to look and see how much money that Adam Lynn wants. He wants $2.4 million a year. Tommy Joseph wants $730,000 a year, especially for what his role is going to be. I think Tommy Joseph might be a good answer here. Brandon Moss, $540,000 per year. He can really only hit for power. I'm not really looking for that. Jesus Montero just doesn't do enough. Just really doesn't. 53, 57, 61. I think I'd rather go with Tommy Joseph. Look at those spread out numbers right there. He doesn't even field that well. So literally Tommy Joseph's job would be come through and get a base hit for us. So I'm actually going to go ahead and sign Tommy Joseph, and we're going to do him for 1 year, and we'll up him one. So $740. And then we'll go with depth. We'll go with depth. See if he signs. So our roster's currently full. I kind of thought that would be the case. So let's just go ahead and drop the lowest player on the roster, which would be probably this guy. Cap hit. Oh well, not a big deal to me, especially with the kind of return that we're going to get. So Tommy Joseph, come on aboard, sir. 740 depth. Let's go 760. You got a sign there. Come on, man. All right. Let's just give him what he wants here, guys. All right, cool. So we got Tommy Joseph on the roster. So that's good. So all we got to do is just call him up, get him some spring training at bats, and we should be good there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys, and then I'll see you guys on the flip side for spring training game against Corey Kluber and the Cleveland Indians.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Reds and their Ohio rivals to the north, the Cleveland Indians.
All right, guys, let's check out the starting lineup for the Reds. We've got Suarez in the number 4, Jeanette in the number 5, followed by Duvall, Barnhart, and Peraza in the number 9. So obviously Joey Votto's in the number 3, Hamilton and Winker in the number 1 and number 2 slots. Hamilton's got his work cut out for him here because Kluber is definitely a strikeout pitcher. He's already down 0-1, and then Hamilton promptly sends a little line drive here into the left center field gap. He's already going to get to second base by the time Rajai Davis picks up this baseball, and then looks like Kipnis is going to throw to home, and Gomes can't handle it. Hamilton decides to take off for home. Kluber pitches it to Gomes, but he doesn't apply the tag. So Billy Hamilton, guys, leads off spring training with an inside the park home run. Oh my. This is what 99 speed can do, guys. It puts pressure on the defense to make good plays, to make sound plays. Don't make the mental and the physical mistake. And Billy Hamilton makes him pay for it. Joey Votto comes up after one out. That's a winker fly out, and Votto ends up getting on base here, so another base hit. Suarez with Votto on first also comes up and sends a long fly ball out there to right center field gap, and Rajai Davis cannot catch up to that one, even with his speed, and Suarez is in with a double. So guys, the Reds right now, this Reds offense is turning some heads here in spring training, especially against the really good Corey Kluber. And then Duvall steps up and sends a long fly ball out there to left field, but Michael Brantley camps right under it. It's going to make this out. Good play there. But that was kind of scary if you're an Indians fan, right? I mean, Duvall hit this ball hard. Hamilton scoring from home plate, back to home plate. I mean, this is like Reds offense, guys. Might be something to watch out for here in 2018. Let's check out the Indians lineup. Rajai Davis leading them off. Brantley in the number 2. Jose Ramirez, who's actually really having some really good seasons ever since he decided to show up for that Cleveland lineup. Luis Castillo, 3-7 last season, 107 whip, 98 Ks, 32 walks. Not too bad of a season, just didn't have a lot of wins to show for it. Just had a lot of success, but with that Reds team last season not getting a lot of wins, Luis Castillo probably was a tough luck loser most times. So here's Michael Brantley. He's going to strike out. So the first 2 batters are out for the Cleveland Indians here. Only 7 pitches and 2 outs. So Castillo's working pretty good here. And then Jose Ramirez comes up with a 1-1 count, 11th pitch of the at-bat. He's going to send a home run out there to right field. 443-foot shot, guys. So when you're throwing that hard as Luis Castillo does, when you're up in 97, 98s, that's going to happen, especially when you're going to leave a pitch right over the heart of the plate to a good hitter like Jose Ramirez. It's going to happen. And, Luis Castillo can give up some home runs in his outings. So you guys that are watching the Reds saw that home run against Matt Adams against the Nationals here a couple days ago. He left it right over the plate. You just can't do it. Just got to work on the control, got to work on the command, and I think he'll be fine. So Brandon Fagan comes on in relief, and he's actually pitching pretty good. He gets a strikeout here on Kipnis on the sinker pitch. Like me some Brandon Finnegan this season. I think he's going to step up, and I think he's going to do good for us. Votto comes up, gets a single here. Perhaps maybe an error they're going to charge to Lindor, and they do, so the scoring decision is E6. So Taylor Trammell going to be pinch running for Joey Votto here, and we're looking to steal a bag. Suarez takes the pitch, and Gomes still cannot handle the baseball right now. I mean, you saw how he could not handle that throw from Kipnis that allowed Hamilton to score from third, and then now he can't handle this to try to get Trammell stealing a base. Kipnis also can't handle this line shot by Suarez, and Gomes again cannot handle the baseball, guys, as Trammell scores from second to home. I mean, what can you say, guys? Being aggressive on the base pass for the Reds. Nick Senzel comes on for Suarez as he's going to end up playing third base for the rest of the game. And then Duvall steps up and hits a 2-run shot to make this thing 4-1. It's a 300-plus foot home run, guys. I mean, Reds are just taking it to Corey Kluber right now, and there's nothing he can really do. I mean, he's not even pitching that bad. Like, he's pitching pretty efficient. He's got 34 pitches so far in the top of the third. But, when the Reds are clicking, they can be a pretty formidable offense. Tommy Joseph's going to sub for first base. We got Nick Senzel at third. Trammell goes to left, and Hamilton here in center field. He's going to make this play. So Finnegan is still pitching out there. He's pitching pretty good. Got 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and then Rajai Davis comes up to this ground ball to Jeanette, and he's going to make the play. Barely, though. Got to get a little more mustard on that throw there, Scooter, because otherwise a guy like Rajai Davis is going to beat it out every day. Phillip Ervin, going to pinch hit, and he's going to end up striking out. That's going to be the end of the inning. That was Kluber. We're actually going to sub Billy Hamilton out for Phillip Ervin, and then sub Scooter Gennett for Cliff Pennington, and then shortstop is going to get subbed from Peraza to Jose Garcia. This is one of my guys for the Reds. I really, really like Jose Garcia. I love his swing. He's 19 years old, from Cuba. He's a pretty sound athlete, and really smooth swing. So I'm really anxious to see how the Reds, even in real life, use him. I kind of want to get him some looks here in spring training so I can really figure out if this is a guy that might end up making a team, or where he's going to fall in line with what minor league system is he going to be involved in. So you guys saw Phillip Ervin out there in center field making some nice plays. Nicolino comes on in relief for Finnegan, and then this pretty good attempt there by Trammell to try to get that line shot to left field, but to no avail. Lindor comes up, Nicolino gets a ground ball to Senzel. Senzel makes the play. So out of the inning, still 4-1 in the bottom of the fourth. So nice job by Nicolino to come on and do a job. Senzel comes up in his first at bat and laces a ball right at the pitcher here, and he's going to get a single as it ricochets to the third base foul line. Here is Phil Goslin, and he's going to send a ground ball to shortstop, but luckily we were already sending Senzel, and he's ended up going to take third base off of a poor throw to first. So Encarnacion also can't handle it. So there's something in the water here down in Florida. Line drive here by Tommy Joseph, and center fielder's going to take that. That's Rajai Davis out there. Pretty good shot by Tommy Joseph, but just unable to get it a little bit lower, try to get that base hit. Devin Mesoraco is going to pinch hit for Barnhart, and he's going to send a long fly ball out there to right center field, and it's going to just plop and hit the wall there. So double for Mesoraco. Good start for his spring. That's his first at bat. Now we got Jose Garcia. As we said, he's 19 years old. Shortstop out of Cuba. Let's see what he's got here on a 0-0 count. Only 3 pitches so far in the inning. And then he's going to end up taking a fastball high and outside, dropping it in for a single for an RBI. So nice job by Garcia to get on the board with his first hit of the spring. Here we got Ervin up now, the center fielder, and he is going to take this pitch, and Garcia is going to steal this base. So I like Garcia, guys. He's got speed, he's got contact, he plays good defense, and he's young. Like, he's between him and Senzel, those guys might be the future of the left side of the infield. I'm no joking right here, not even kidding. I know it's April Fool's when I'm recording this, but dang, not even joking right now. Little pop up here to first base. Winker ends the drive there. So Robert Stevenson going to come on. Let's skip ahead to the bottom of the 7th. Still 5-1 game here. And Stevenson's going to end up giving up this base hit here. Good job by Winker to only hold it to a single. Stevenson against, looks like that's either Tyler Naquin or Kipnis. And then Tommy Joseph able to lumber his way over there near the first base foul line to get out of the inning. Let's go to the top of the 8th. Mesoraco back up to the dish, and he is gonna just go boosh. Long fly ball out there to left field, and it's gonna be gone, baby. Home run. 371-foot shot for Mesoraco. Gonna up this lead to 5. It's gonna be 6-1 here late in the game. This one's pretty much in the books as long as the pitching staff can hold on. And guys, Mesoraco, I like what I see out of Mesoraco right now. That's a home run deep to left, and then a double to right center field gap. I mean, he's hitting for some power. Here's Garcia yet again, and he's gonna get a line drive to right field, and the right fielder dove for it, but unable to make the catch. And then Garcia slides in safely with a triple, guys. Tell you what, with his combination of speed and his ability to hit the ball on a line drive, I like Garcia, guys. I know I said it in his last at bat, but this kid's going to be pretty good. It's worth keeping an eye out for him. Irvin's going to fly out to right fielder. Lonnie Chisenhall up with Stevenson still pitching, and Garcia makes this nice play look easy. Got one down now in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to go with David Hernandez to try to get him some innings. And then Yan Gomes steps up and hits a long fly ball out there to left center field gap, and this baby's gone. That's a moonshot. That is a moonshot, and Price just cannot stand it. 6-2 game right now. Probably shouldn't be too worried, but this is what's probably got him shaking his head right here, because we already allowed another single and then 2 curveballs that Mesoraco just cannot handle. Allows a runner to go to third here, 3-0 count to Jose Ramirez, and a pitch that was a borderline call, probably could have gone either way. Decided to call it a ball, and it's going to be runners on the corners, and then Winker barely makes this out. I mean, that's a great defensive play by him. Gets out of the inning. Iglesias comes on the bottom of the 9th. Gets better to ground out, so that's good stuff. Roberto Perez up now, down 0-2, and Iglesias with the sinker is going to strike out. 1-1 count here with 2 down in the inning, and then this little fly ball to Irvin. Can he get it, guys? Can he get there? Oh, barely, just barely. Just way to live on the edge, right? So Iglesias comes on in, does a good job. Offense had a pretty good day as well. Got a lot of contributions from the young Reds as well. So guys, I like the way that this team looks from the major league level to the minor league level. We'll have to keep going to see who makes the big club. All right, guys, got some good contributions from the offense. Billy Hamilton with that inside the park home run. Pretty comical, actually. But Mesoraco had some good hits there, had that home run. Jose Garcia is a guy to watch out for. I just like his swing. I don't know what it is about him in this game either. He just seems to be pretty good at hitting the ball in the gaps. Had that triple, got lots of speed, stolen bases out of Trammell. Reds prospects, looking pretty good, guys. So maybe if you want to see one more episode with them in spring training and see how they do, we can do that. But post in the comments below if you want to see some more spring training. If not, we'll go right into the season, and just give me a couple days here to actually play some spring training, see what guys I like, see what guys I want to bring up to the big club, and then you guys will see where I'm at with episode 4 on who we decided to keep and who I decided to push down and get some more at-bats or get some more innings down in the minor leagues. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing, and if you're new to the channel and you like it and you love it and you want more of it, want more Cincinnati Reds franchise videos, you know what you got to do. Hit that little red subscribe button or my logo. And I'll see you guys in the next Reds franchise video. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, peace.